Welcome to So Very Easy. My name is Laura. When I'm finished an embroidery project, I like to keep the small pieces of stabilizer. Anything that I know will fit my smallest hoop. There's a part of me that keeps saying one of these days I'm going to find projects to use those little pieces of stabilizer and my little hoop. Well, today I have found just the right project, and it is going to involve those beautiful little mini embroidery files. So for today's project, I'm going to be making an ISpy quilt, and I'm going to use these little mini embroidery files. They're nice and small, very small, which means we're going to be able to use leftover little pieces of stabilizer and our really small hoops. So as I was working on my projects, those pieces that I was able to cut off that were a little bit bigger, I like to keep. I keep them in a binder. So I photocopy the information that is on those stabilizer rolls, and then I put it in these clear sleeves. And then, as I'm finished those projects, I'll take those pieces, and those that I can iron, I'm going to iron them and just clean them up a little bit and then put them right in those sleeves. And that way I know what is in here. So I'll go through and take out all the ones that are going to fit for this project. So for this project, additional, I'm going to need small little background fabrics. And in my case, they're going to be 2.5 inches or larger. I'm also going to need 5-inch squares. I'm going to be doing a block which is a square and a square. So this will be the outside, this will be in the inside. So depending on the stabilizer, you're going to have to hoop these together. So in my case, this piece is a cutaway. I have a piece of plastic that I like to use. I'm going to put the back down. I just use a temporary spray. I spray that backing, and then I'm going to be able to put it onto this stabilizer. I'm going to put it on so it already looks like that square in a square. Now that this is all hooped, I'm just going to be able to go and put this on my machine and do the embroidery patterns. Now this is going to be an ISpy quilt. So it really is not going to be that important if they're all sitting in the same direction. So you can mix and match them. Have some go on the diagonal and some go straight. Now this particular file is from OESD. You can buy them individual or you can buy the whole set. And if you're looking for more, they do have a lot of little minis. But you could use each of these designs more than once. You could do a black cat and a white cat. You could do many different bows in different colors, different flowers in different colors. So I'm going to do that embroidery, and then I'll show you how we're going to put that quilt together. The embroideries are really sweet. Now, if you can, press this flat. If not, just smooth it with your hands. Once it's somewhat flat, we're going to draw some lines. And the lines are going to be 2.5 inches. So I do happen to have a 2.5-inch ruler, and I'm just going to draw lines. Now we can use whatever we want to draw those lines because they are not stitching lines, they're placement lines. We're now going to be able to take that 5-inch piece of fabric, and it can be larger, and cut it in half twice on the diagonal. I'm going to take that outside edge and match it up. I'm going to match it up so that edge is along that edge that I drew. So that's what we're looking at. So it's not a stitching line, it's a placement line. So we will be stitching over a 1/4 inch. So I'm going to stitch the one side, flip this out of the way, and stitch the second side. So this is what we're looking at. Now the next step will all depend on the stabilizer you're using. This is a cutaway, so I'm going to cut it, but you could tear it away. Now if you can, give that a press, or just press it with your hands. We're going to put on those next corners using that line and stitch the 1/4 inch. We're going to do that to both sides. And now I can trim off those edges. So when you turn it over, you can see where the stabilizer is in that seam allowance. Now, of course, if you have a tearaway, you could take it out. I just like that whole piece stabilized. Now I'm going to be able to go to the iron and iron that flat. If it's a water soluble, you could just leave the whole thing on and just finger press. You now are going to be able to trim these down. And that size is really going to be what you want it to be and on how big you put that background fabric on. But we do want them all the same. Now that all my little squares are trimmed, I'm going to turn them into a quilt. And for that, I get to use more little pieces of fabric. We're going to need little strips of fabric that we're going to put around this. So we're going to make a sashing. So you're going to need a strip of fabric the same size as your block. So I've chosen 2 inches. So that little strip of fabric onto the bottom, I'm going to add a little piece of sashing with a cornerstone. So I have a 2-inch square that's going to go on the side. And that is going to get stitched just like that. So my blocks look like this. This was a cutaway stabilizer. This was a lightweight. And there's a lightweight mesh. As we sew these together, we're going to notice that the bottom and the one side will have all of that sashing and the cornerstones done. The opposite side and the top will not have those pieces. So we will need to add them on to just those sides and the top. And then we will need to add 1 square in the one corner. My little quilt top is now ready to go and be quilted. This was a fun project to make. I was able to use little pieces of fabric, little pieces of stabilizer. I was able to use my little hoop, which I don't often get to use. And I could make it any size I wanted. The minis from OESD are a lot of fun to make. This is only one file that they have of minis. There's many different ones that you can get. So you can make it as small or as big as you'd like. And once it's quilted, it'll be perfect for a little game of ISpy. These little mini files are a lot of fun to use. They're quick and easy to do. We don't need a lot of thread. We can put them on clothing, on pockets, on collars, on cuffs, on back pockets. We can even put them on adult clothing. And they're also really good if you need to fix a little hole in a shirt so that it covers that hole. But I decided ISpy with my little eye would be a perfect way of using all of those little files. I'll put some links in the description as always, and thank you for joining me today on So Very Easy. Feel free to subscribe. I'm on Facebook, Instagram. I have a newsletter. It's all free under So Very Easy. And be sure to make every day a so-tacular day. Bye for now.